Hello, friends. Lord Verminard here again with another episode of The Long Drive. It's a beautiful morning here in wherever this takes place. I don't know. Long Driveville, Long Drive Land. uh, you know the drill. We're going to do our usual 50 kilometers or so um, and try not to die and see what kind of fun we can find ourselves in. So yeah, I heard you guys mention that the game audio was a little bit loud with this car. So I tried to fix it. I turned down the game volume slightly. I'm gonna roll up the windows. I turned up my microphone gain a little bit, and we'll see how it does. Hopefully, it'll be a little bit better for you. I apologize for that. It's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of hard to tell while you're in game what the audio is gonna sound like. So yeah, and we'll put the top up too. There. We'll see if that's any better. If not, I'll just do the outside view, and it'll be fine. Everything's fine. So we got to do 50 kilometers, which is 31-ish miles on this thing, right? Something like that. 32. I can't remember. So that would give us 76, okay? Yeah, something like that. So 75 miles. We'll just say make it nice and even. All right. So how are you guys doing? I hope everybody's... Yeah, that's a lot quieter with the top down. Imagine that. All right. I think this will probably be fine. We'll see. Yeah. So yeah, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing great. I'm doing great. Things have been busy in my life. Not really in a bad way, in a pretty good way. I've gotten myself involved in things, which, that's how you grow as a person, is to do stuff, especially if it's outside your comfort zone. If anybody watched my Mon Bazoo video over the weekend, I mentioned it in that video as well. And if you haven't watched that series, go back and watch it. It's good fun. Love that game. I mentioned I was working on a project last week sometime, and the video for that just released. It's I got to play bass in a virtual band for Pauly Shore, if you know who that is. MTV VJ from back in the day. He also had a couple of shows on MTV. He was in Encino Man, stuff like that. Really, really funny dude. He does all kinds of comedy stuff now. And he wanted to do a virtual band and cover songs from the 90s. And I'm like, oh, I'm all about that, right? So I reached out, and they picked me for this next song. And I did it. So, you can check him out on all the socials. I'll link it in the video here sometime, maybe around in this point in the video with one of the cards, and I'll link it. I'll put it in the description as well if you guys want to check that out. It's just Pauly Shore doing his thing, being goofy, being silly. But it was really fun. A lot of fun to do it. So I hope that they pick me for more of those videos. It would be awesome. I don't know how they're going to do it, if I'm going to be involved in it again. I don't know, but it was a pretty big deal for me. First time I've ever really done any kind of quote-unquote professional bass work. I wouldn't really call it professional because it's just him screwing around, but, it's a big deal for me. So yeah, check that out. I also have put together a list of... Wow, it got suddenly very dark. I put together a list of bass covers that I want to do on my other channel this year for 24. And mostly it's albums that have turned 30 this year, or that will be turning 30 years old this year. And the significance of that is I started playing guitar, I think, I think it was in 1994. I don't know, maybe 93, late 93, something like that. But either way, a lot of the albums that were released in 1994 hold a really special place in my heart because, you know, that's what I was learning how to play, and I learned how to play off of a lot of those albums, you know. So I'm going to try anyway to do at least one song from a selection of albums from 1994. So in some, you know, there'll be several a month for some months, others maybe not as many, but right now it looks like I've got about, there's a gas station there. It looks like I've got about 28 or 30 songs that I'm planning to do. So it's gonna be a lot of work, and I'm already late on a couple of them already this year, but I'll do what I can. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm gonna, you know, hit my nose to the grindstone, as they say, and really, you know, push to get better at doing all this stuff. So yeah, and I haven't forgot about streaming. I am gonna do that one of these days. It's just really, really hard right now with schedules and with, you know, the family and stuff like that, trying to find time to do that, but it will happen, I promise. And of course, there's still the idea of some other games to add to my list of what to play here too. So I still have some ideas rattling around in my noodle right now. So you might see a couple of different games on this channel, because the long drive isn't gonna last forever, right? Oh, speaking of that, like for some reason, the long drive isn't taggable in YouTube's gaming category anymore, and I can't really figure out why. So, I mean, most of you guys already know who to go to look for long drive content, right? Yeah, I don't know why it does that. I'm glad that it let me do it, at least for the first couple of videos I did. So I don't know. I still tag the long drive in the description of the video, so I don't know if that still shows up when people are looking for tags. I don't know how any of that works, but anyway, just wanted to point it out. I've been doing a lot of yapping and driving, and there hasn't really been anything to look at. There was one measly gas station that I didn't feel like stopping, so yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess. Just moving right along here. This car is great. I mean, I can keep it pinned, and she stays right around 150 to 160 kilometers an hour pretty much all the time, unless I'm going up a really big hill, which is great because it's quite stable at this speed. Oh god. But it's a good enough speed that we cover a lot of ground. So yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for. We've got something up here. What the hell is that? Is that a mansion? I think it is. Better slow this beast down a little. Yeah, that's a mansion. Let's stop there and see what we can find. A little food would be good. Oh man, there's a big ramp. I could have just like totally zinged it off of that. Would have been fun. Alright. I hear somebody. Shut her down. Have a look.
So this is where you're hiding?
You see me, but I don't see you, and we're autosaving, which is also not ideal. Hello?
Leg here, one leg there. There's going to be blood everywhere.
Just yours, bud, not mine. Well, where are you, though?
Staying for dinner? Because you will be the dinner.
He must be upstairs, because I am not seeing him.
Please, I
It sounds like he's like right on freaking top of me here. He's got to be upstairs. He's got to be. Oh, jeez. I don't like this. Okay. All right. Let's carefully try to get to the roof here. Have to do this. Come on. Get up there. Get up. Oh, now we got rabbits yelling at me? Come on. Give me a break. Where are you at, rabbit? Can't you see I'm doing a thing here? Actually, I could probably climb up this barrel. Oh my god, it's not working. Why is it not working? There we go. There. Alright, are you in here? There you are. Got him. Okay. That situation dealt with. Whew. Yeah, I don't like it when you can't see them. They tend to sneak up on you or drop out of the freaking windows or something. Alright, what do we got here? We got nothing. We got this silly car that doesn't ever work anymore for some reason. What kind of artwork do we got today? Ah, gross. Oh, that's not so bad, I guess. I always like to look at the artwork because some of it is just fucking weird. Yeah, that's weird. Cool. Here we go. Foods. I may as well take one more bite. Why not? A bunch of oil. I don't think we have... I need gas. Is there any gas in here? That's empty. That doesn't help me. I'm sure there's nothing in this. Oh, there is gas in there. Look at that. Is it really worth it? I don't think it is. A bunch more oil. Not much in here, really. This is kind of a worthless stop. Wow, that was a big jump my dude just took there. Okay, let's move on. There wasn't anything here. Sometimes it be that way. As my kid says. Oops, wrong way. Alright, here we go. There we go. Alright, moving on. Yeah, I guess, though, to be honest, we don't really need much. I think the only thing that I would trade this car for right now is a hardtop version of it. That's just about... That's probably the only thing I would really mess with. I don't feel the need to change it out right now. Although, if I could find a rabbit truck, I would probably take one of those. But, yeah, right now, I'm pretty happy with this car. Wow, that's a rough road there. Ugh. Also, geez, one of my chickens is yelling again. Sorry if you guys can hear that. They were throwing a freaking fit earlier. Every time I sat down and tried to start, they were yelling about something. And then my cats were fighting with some stray cat in the yard, which is probably what the chickens were yelling about, too. So, this is like the 5th attempt here of me actually trying to record this video, although the other attempts I didn't actually record anything yet. I was just sitting down and getting ready to, and then all the noise started, so I'm not stopping anymore. they can just yell. Ugh. Sometimes chickens are very annoying. So we got ourselves a haunted house over there, but I'm not going to bother. Hit the lights. Yeah, this car is really good. Like, it handles well. It's not... Jeez, these rocks. It's keeps itself in control even if you have to make a quick move to dodge something. Yeah, it's good. Very good. Seems to be really good on gas. I haven't been keeping track of it, but I've barely used any so far in this trip. Doesn't need water to cool it. That's pretty good too. I have a real soft spot for air-cooled engines, not just Volkswagen, anything air-cooled. You know, we're talking about old cars or motorcycles or anything. Just, I love air-cooled engines. Just the simplicity of them, you know. Alright, driving into the night. I don't know, I think sleep driving is a bad idea with the amount of rocks that we're seeing right now. There's literally like a rock every meter or so. I'm not really into that, so let's just not sleep drive. Although this would be a good road to do it since it's nice and straight. Well, it's starting to curve down there. Probably would be a bad idea. Well, this is going to be a quick video if nothing else shows up. Jeez. That's okay. Sometimes that's alright. Watch out, rabbit. Wow, that was close. Also, yeah, about that really high in the sky UFO. Somebody in the comments mentioned that that was something they added in the game about a year ago. I have never seen that. That's crazy. If that's true, that's wild. I did not know that they did that. I know that they like sometimes there's funny colored lights in the stars sometimes, like red ones and sometimes green ones. And I thought those were just lights like up in the sky that they add just to, you know, make the game look interesting or whatever, but if they actually added like UFOs really high in the sky, that's the first I've heard of that. So pretty cool. It was pretty cool and finally got to see one. Hey, there's a place to stop. Come on. Yeah, another thing that's good about this car is it's got great brakes. Is there somebody over here? Sometimes there's bad guys here. I don't see anybody. All right. Let's have a nap. Have a drink of water too. Hey, there's a bike out here. Cool. And we're auto saving. Oh, okay. I keep thinking that I hear one of the monkas somewhere, but I don't see one anywhere. Could just be my imagination. I like that color. That's pretty slick. Not taking it though. Is there anything here? There's nothing here. What's going on, game? Come on. Maybe there's something on the roof. Oh god, that's too high. Oh, okay. Well, there's a croissant on the roof. That's something. Oh, there's some gas. All right. Parkour. Yep, chickens are just yelling away out there. That's awesome. Hopefully nothing's eating them. Okay, I guess we're just going to keep going. There wasn't much here, but a little bit of gas. Alright. Full tank of gas. Oil should be good. Just going to keep going. I'm glad that this game isn't too detailed with the technical stuff, even though I wouldn't mind that. Imagine if you had to like set the valve adjustments and stuff like that on it, on your car every now and then. That'd be a pain. Then you'd have to have tools. It's a good thing you don't have to have tools in this game. Holy crap. Could you imagine? I know that that game My Garage, which I do play, and it is fun. I haven't played it on stream just because I don't know. It's not. I don't know. I just don't feel like it would be a uh, great videos for me to do on the channel. I mean, sometimes it can be kind of silly, but mostly it's just knocking out tasks. I don't know. I mean, if you guys want to see it, then I will. But it has a survival mode as well, and it's brutal. Like, it doesn't give you anything. Like, you have to find tools, and you can't replace some of the parts without some of the tools. You got to take parts off of other cars to make your car go, and yeah, you hit a bump wrong, and it'll break something, and then you're screwed. I would really like to see that part of the game fleshed out a little bit more, to make it more like to make it have more of a goal in mind, like some place to actually go other than just driving around randomly. But yeah, that's really cool. That's a really, really neat part of that game. Okay, about 10 more miles to go. We've made really good time today, that's for sure. I'd like to see at least something else cool to look at when we stop, but you know, well, here's a spot. Guess I could use a little water. There's another motorcycle too. All right. Oops, I did not do that right. Okay, that's fine. Got another bike too. Check that one out. It's got the different style. It's got the different tank on it. It's full of water. Hey, I needed water. There we go. Is there anybody in here? Nobody. Wow. Okay. Oh God, what did I just do? What are you doing, you fool? Put that away. All right. Hey, a Volkswagen deck lid. There's some gas there. What's in this? Oil. That's a weird headlight. This place is pretty barren. We got a bike engine. Nobody in here. All right, we'll get a little drink. Excellent. What's up here? Not a frickin' damn thing. Well, I guess there's a little bit of meat. Better than nothing. All right. Don't kill me, magazine. That was fun. Purplish. I don't know. What would you call that? Lavender, kind of? Something? Dark lavender? I don't know. I'm not good with colors. Okay. Wow. This is another dry-ass stop, I guess. Which is fine. We don't need to have constant excitement. This bike is cool as hell, though. Got these neat little... Yeah, I like it. I dig it. Maybe one of these days I'll switch up to the bike, but I don't think today is that day. Although I could put this engine in the bike, which would be a riot. I don't think it would necessarily go any faster because they rev to about the same RPM, but well, the bike engine does rev higher, but it doesn't really make any power up high, so but it still might be fun. I actually know a guy locally in one of the vintage motorcycle groups that I'm in that took a BMW R, I don't know, what was it, R750 or those old air-cooled twin-cylinder opposed cylinder motorcycles, and he stuck a Volkswagen air-cooled engine in it. Swapped the Volkswagen air-cooled engine into it. Pretty neat. It's not really much of an upgrade, I guess. Adds more weight, but it's cool. I mean, very cool. Yeah, this thing really hauls downhill. Dang. And again, it's nice and stable. It's been such a long time since I've driven the Volkswagen truck that I don't remember. I remember it being good, right? But I don't remember how good it actually is. I'm starting to think that the Beetle might be better. I don't know. This car is just too good. All right, moving right along. Yeah, if I were actually in this situation, if this poor guy's in, a Volkswagen Beetle would definitely be a car that I would try to find for to use as a car in this situation, just because they're so stone simple to keep together. I've worked on a lot of them, but I've never actually owned one. An air-cooled Beetle. My daily driver is a new Beetle. A new old Beetle. Whatever you want to call it. 2005. But I've worked on a lot of air-cooled engines. A lot. And I would love to have one someday. Just not in the cards right now, that's for sure. Bus stop. Who cares? Yeah, the stops have been very uninspiring today. Even the mansion stop, there was really nothing there. It was just nothing. Like I said, this game doesn't always give you everything you need. Like, sometimes you have to really hunt for it. Like, there's almost always gas, right? But other than that, you're not really guaranteed much of anything. Whoa. I'm still waiting for somebody to do a speedrun of this game. Like, I know there's really weird speedrun categories for this, like the fastest like crashing and dying death or whatever, or stuff like that, which is, I don't know, whatever. But like I would like to see the actual like fastest 5,000 kilometer trip. I think that would be interesting to see like what corners they can cut and like what tricks they can use and stuff. That would be cool. It's one of the things I like watching about, or it's one of the things that I like about speedruns and watching speedruns, is watching people just like glitch the crap out of games sometimes. All right, let's see what we have here. we got a zombie in here. I can hear him coughing up a lung. All right, where are you at, buddy? It's probably inside, huh? Yep, that's where he's at.
What was the song I heard on the radio?
Hi there. He wasn't very aggressive. All right. Wow, there's not even a car in here. Shit. We got some air cooled parts. We got water, which I don't really need. We've got, what's this? Nothing. What's this? Nothing. Spray. Cool. I haven't needed any of that, but it's always good to have. No Trabant engine, which I could swap into the Beetle if I wanted to, but why? Well, there's some gas. Okay. That's something. Jeez. Nothing here either. Oh, there's a brush. Hey, that's cool. Take that too. I like supplies. Here, get in there. All right. Here, there it is. Okay. What else? What else? Oh, gas, right. I guess we'll load it up with gas, too. Nothing else to do. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna stop here since we've hit our distance. And I guess it's okay that we didn't have some crazy thing happen. Sometimes it's nice. I don't even think I crashed. Can you believe it? Is this the first episode where I haven't actually crashed or even spun out? It might be. Well, there you go. It's a first. Let's see. Yeah, we've gone, this will be the 33rd episode in this series, so we are moving right along here. 1,700 kilometers. We're doing good. So yeah, I'll end it here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the views, all the likes, all the comments. You guys have been doing great with the comments and stuff. It's awesome. So yeah, keep it up. I'll do my best to make sure that I can provide the best I can provide for you guys. And yeah, we'll grow this channel and do all the things, conquer the world, whatnot. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody.